Welcome to another video on the channel. Today we'll analyze stores from subscribers that you guys send me. This is the first video I'm recording after the passing of Alfredinho, my pug, the channel's mascot. I wanted to thank you all for your affection. Many of you have known Alfredo for a long time and how he used to show up at certain moments on the channel. When I did lives on Instagram or YouTube, you were always asking, "Where's Alfredo?" Alfredo is snoring, but he meant a lot to us. Our hearts are at peace. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
All the kind messages that you, my followers, our subscribers, students sent me, it was very important to us. But that's it, let's keep going because
Alfredo would really like me to stay here with you following this path. Walking this path, helping thousands of viewers like you who are watching or will watch.
this store analysis here, and let's go to the first store. First store,
Alumioficial.com.br immediately shows that it's a well-made store, which I consistently mention to you. To have this attention, to have this care, to have this affection in how you're going to make the logo, okay? The logo is crucial. Even without an actual logo type, using a unique, authentic font for the text can make a significant impact. This represents your brand on the internet, so it's important to put effort into it. The logo created effectively conveys that the store focuses on beauty products, bedding, tableware, and bath items.
generic, but
To be honest, if I were the owner of this store, I would focus the store more. There's no problem with it being generic, divided into categories like it's already being done here. But Lumene, let's put it that way, would be better if it sold semi-jewelry. Semi-jewelry would be a niche for this brand name, okay?
I really liked it, okay? I really liked the way you placed this first banner here.
The distribution here isn't white, but it's like that lighter rose color. I like that too, but found it a bit confusing. Product distribution could improve. Store matches this. The semi-jewelry niche is very interesting.
You pay cheap directly to the supplier, whether it's international or national, and you can set a good price so it doesn't get too expensive.
I recommend this niche for the customer. The store's structure is very good and professional. However, be cautious with products like these that you apply to the skin. Because Brazil's Anvisa is one of the strictest in the world, am I right? In the world. Use caution with skincare products like this. I advise against selling them. I know it's complicated. I know this type of product sells well, but I'm concerned exactly because it varies a lot from person to person when it comes to skin. Sometimes a person might have an allergy to something that's in the formula of this type of product.
Most people won't have issues, but if you test it, you'll pay to find out. Be careful with this type of product.
The store's layout is excellent, with well-made banners that match the store's aesthetic. The testimonials are impressive. While selling products like this is fine, focusing more on semi-jewelry would be more interesting and preferable. Place the testimonials here. The category section isn't necessary.
I thought it got a little confusing. Maybe you could move to this banner and then categories, or put the categories a little higher up here.
But the store structure is really well done, Look, and it was even a store made on Novum Shop.
By the way, I have a discount coupon for Novum Shop. I always mention that, and I'll leave the link in the description. So, if you're just starting out, if you're a beginner, you can definitely set up a store like this using the Novum Shop platform. Exactly because of the number of templates available. So there are several templates that will really make your store look like your own. I've already made a completely free and updated series here on how to build a store on Novum Shop. I'll also leave this series there, completely free, in the link in the description, as well as a discount coupon for you to sign up for the Novum Shop platform. In fact, I want to give you a gift.
If you like the Novum Shop platform and sign up for it, send me an email at this address that's showing here, contato.arroba.douglasusa.net, and I'll send you an ebook with 10 products for you to add to your store.
I have a portable document format with 10 promising products. Email me and I'll reply with the portable document format attachment. Let me know if you're interested. From 10 to 20 products, I'll add 10 more products to give you this bonus.
This gift is for you who follow me here, and it's also a gift from Alfredo for you, okay? The pet niche is a great one that makes me a bit emotional. However, to succeed in it, you must be very authentic. I immediately remember my little Alfredinho, which is mundopatchexpress.com.br. I like the name, I like the way you set up the store. I saw that you created a mascot for your store. I just thought, look, the whole world for your pet in your place. This text doesn't need to be here because it's hard to read, especially on mobile. Then you really won't be able to read it. So just leave Mundo Patch. I thought it looked better with just Mundo Patch here, Look at the distribution of the categories. Very well distributed categories, very well made banners. Look at this banner, look at this. But you need to make them the same size. This banner is already really big there. Moving to the next one reduces its size, affecting your store's usability. I'll click the pop-up now.
Regarding the browsing cookies, change collections to category in the categories section. Collections is... Putting collections didn't make sense to me. I didn't get why you moved it. I really enjoyed your drawings.
Here, putting.
Using artificial intelligence to generate images is a great opportunity to be authentic in creating visuals, banners, and product name ideas. It's the best time to leverage artificial intelligence wisely. Check out the structure of the categories to see how people, including subscribers, are utilizing artificial intelligence for image generation.
Store. All
Authentic, showing the mascot here, the mascot with the credit card. Very good. The store's mascot, I really liked it. The distribution here, I like the discounted products category. The store's structure is cool and well made. He's pointing to their Instagram. I'm not sure why there's an empty space here. Of course, on mobile, everything will be together. But just to understand that, on desktop, it's also important to get it right. Look, to be honest. This is a really good store, really good indeed. There are a few criticisms, just a few adjustments you need to make. The product distribution, there's not much to say because this store is really good indeed. Look, I only saw one mistake here. Look at this. This can't have an error. You get everything else right here. And make a mistake here, it doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense. Wouldn't it be better to create a professional email using your mundopatchexpress.com.br domain instead of mundopatch.contact.meio.com? Which is better? I see here that you put customer service from Monday to Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. From 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So the overall structure of the store is really good. The distribution of the categories here. Look, dogs, see. Toys for dogs, beds and houses, collars and harnesses, clothes and accessories, food and water bowls. And then you access a category like this. Look, beds and houses. Check this out. This is the store's usability working. How cool is that? Then you see the products. How cool is that? Look at the well-made offer. Check this out. This is a well-made offer. Simple. The basics that work, this sells, it sells. You can be sure of that. Look at the cat here on the bed. That's supposed to be for the dog, right? But it's for cats too, for sure. Store owners already selling. Comment below. I want to learn more. Next is oasiscellar.com. I liked it, huh? I like the name. Leaving it on the domain works well. The banner effectively shows the store's focus on accessories. Clothes, men's fashion, and look at the level. Seriously, look at the level of these banners. I really liked it. You don't need to use this Cellar. I think it'll look more elegant, more authentic if you just use Oasis. It turned out really cool, really. Look here, homepage, wallet, belt, chain, bracelets, watches, sunglasses, and I'll say more. This is an excellent niche to work in. The watches niche is excellent, especially here. Smartwatches sell very well, but have a lot of competition. I'm going to focus on the watches category. But watches like these, look, regular watches, this here, you can be sure. Targeting the right audience is crucial for selling these high-quality, beautiful watches with a wide variety from AliExpress international suppliers. The costs are good, allowing for a generous profit margin. I've successfully sold similar watches before. Now let's review the store's structure on the homepage. The categories are well organized and visually appealing, consistently incorporating the store's color scheme. The store's atmosphere encourages comfortable browsing, like when viewing watches. I'd keep one smartwatch and fill the space with conventional watches like this. The sunglasses look nice too. Tony Stark's glasses are cool. I'm going to buy them from your store. I really like how you displayed them. No, really, the store looks great. Wallets, accessories. It's really cool. Really, really cool. Highly recommended. This store turned out great. Free shipping all over Brazil and more. 10% off your first purchase. Coupon, first purchase. This is how you use the banner in the header the best way. I really like this store. Really, a very well done job. If you're selling or not selling yet, your store is ready to be advertised. Start to advertise. If you haven't sold yet, try to focus on these products here. The watch, the wallets. This is the kind of interesting niche. Although with watches, you can put a higher margin. You can put a higher margin on the watch than on the wallet itself because it's hard for someone to want to buy a wallet and pay 94 Rs, you know? It's harder, not impossible, just harder. The next store is Kawari Tecnologia. The name is cool, nice, I just think it needs to look more professional. For example, here on the desktop, I'm seeing the banner. Look, this banner is actually okay, but the banner here, I don't know if you can see it there through the video. It's blurry, it's pixelated, it's not high quality. You have to pay attention to that because these are mistakes. This kind of mistake can't happen. Sorry, but my students, my subscribers know this. I don't allow this kind of mistake. I don't allow it because you can't make mistakes here, not even the simplest ones, with all the tools we have today. Sometimes, okay, the person doesn't have the knowledge, but why not seek out the knowledge? Just a heads up, I've already shared knowledge on making high-quality professional banners in videos on my YouTube channel. If you search on Google or YouTube for how to make a high-quality banner or how to make a professional banner, you'll find the information you need. You'll find it. So you have to be self-taught in this matter because all the information you need is available here on the internet. I've mentioned this multiple times. This kind of mistake can't happen because I will analyze your store and obviously I will
talk about it.
I didn't like the logo. It was too simple and generic. I also didn't like this blue background color. It's easier to work with white than with this blue here. Use the blue color you wanted for your store, distributing it throughout various elements. Apply it where it looks good, but keep some elements white. Improve the logo simply using Kawari. Remove Tecnologia and any domain-specific terms from the logo as they're unnecessary. Look, there's too much information, it's overloaded with information. There's a banner here, a specific banner, then right below another banner with a product here, so there's too much information. You could have broken it up. Look here, the way you distributed the products here it's nice, but here, you should have broken this line here, this product distribution here in the middle of this banner, okay? Look, smartphones, I always recommend being careful because the tax is going to be high. Look, I see that you sell. Look, you sell. You're adding a margin here due to the important issue of taxes. Pay close attention to this. Look, going back to the homepage, I already saw that you're selling another Xiaomi here. Selling cell phones and dropshipping is more complicated, but it's manageable if you know what you're doing. I noticed your good intentions with the headphones, but the banners have too much information. They need to be more minimalist and simple, as simplicity works well. The way you set up the banners looks nice. What do I see in your store? It's way too cluttered. Seriously, really cluttered with too much information. You don't need that. You don't. Just look at the other e-commerce stores I've shown here on my channel, the other stores I just analyzed. They all follow a standard with their own authenticity and uniqueness, but they manage to be minimalist. So pay close attention to this if you're the owner of this store. Don't get upset with my constructive criticism because I need to do this so you can grow. Look, here's the deal. Leave your store in the comments section here and you can be sure that in the next videos, starting from this one, I'll pick new stores. I'll pick from places mentioned in other videos, but also leave your store suggestions in the comments as I'll choose from those too. So that's it. I'm really happy to record this video and post this content here for you analyzing stores because I know it's very valuable. It's one of the series you like the most here on the channel, especially because of everything that happened with my Alfredinho. I just wanted you to pray. Pray for me, pray for my wife, pray for my Alfredinho that somehow he's in a much better place and God is comforting our hearts. Later, I'll probably make a video explaining everything that happened as a kind of tribute to Alfredo here on the channel. You all deserve it for always treating Alfredinho well and asking about him. I'll explain more later. I'll talk about what happened later. Don't worry, our hearts are at peace. Thank you all.